Oh,
I have
sorry.
a comment on your part about mission, being a missionary. I feel like it's also a big part in the service you do to people and your workplace and how serviceable you are to them, to others, within the capacity of your job, show the Christ in you that they didn't know, they didn't expect or assume that you were a Catholic automatically. They didn't know, like, at least it would hit them in a way where they're like, oh wait, why are you doing so like, God help me, you need help right now, I'm coming to help you, you know, it really gets people to understand that you're unique because you have this God, and you're willing to help at anything that, you know, that they need, and knowing and showing your talents to someone else sometimes eases the workplace a lot more than just delegating what someone else needs to do, which has happened to me before.
One thing I wanted to add is when we have a vision, if we approach the workplace as, you know, in a missionary way, one of the things that we can keep in mind to make it a little bit easier is it's a ministry. Our workplace will be our ministry. Just like I work with the youth ministries, just like I sing in the choir, it's a ministry. And this is where we can have influence. You know, we can live our faith freely, but also have an influence and get more people to be open to the fact that, you know, Christ is here, you know, Christ exists. Your life can be a lot better and can improve once he's here. So we can approach it as this is a ministry. And if we do that, we always know that whenever it's one of our ministries, whatever we're doing, dance ministry or whatever, God is at the forefront. God is the center of that. Yes?
Sorry, I don't know if I might have missed this, but did you discuss about the difference of being like obedient in terms of your role and like staying quiet, or actually like standing up and saying something like not right or like you know borderline or unfair or something like that?
I didn't approach it. There have been a couple of instances where I was not in agreement with certain managerial decisions, and actually today I had to deal with that in that aspect, and I voiced my opinion. At the end of the day, I don't need to tell them, well, my God would want me to do this and this and this and that. That's not how I approach things. I approach it more in a humane and a compassionate. I am a manager. I do have a fiduciary responsibility to the bank I work for, but at the same time, I manage people and I need to make sure that their needs are met as well and that we're fair. And so I do voice it. I do not stay quiet, and I'm a stickler for having everything on paper. So I make sure that, you know, my thoughts, my grievances, my opinions are on paper for the record. Not because, you know, I got to watch my back, but I want people to know I wasn't part of this decision. Okay? It's not easy. You know, I won't pretend, yeah, I'm up here talking and say, my God and God, and yes, he drives me, he helps me through it, but there are many challenges and it's not easy. And today I had to say, okay, I want to see this in an email, and this is what I want said. Because I don't want to set up one of my employees for failure by this little change and restructuring. So that's what I had to deal with today. And, you know, I asked God, let it be your will, you know, but know that I'm trying to do the best that I can. At the end of the day, that's what we try to do, the best that we can.
So I'm a Jesuit volunteer, and one of our core values is to live simply. And kind of thinking like into the future of like, you know, wanting to make money in life, wanting to succeed, whatnot. How do you kind of how do you live simply? Like you're vice president, you know, like how does that fit into your world?
Well, a lot of the stuff that we do, I mean, there's nothing wrong in being successful. There is nothing wrong. It's what you do with it. So, you know, I use my it's interchangeable. I've used what I've learned in the youth ministries growing up in the church, my faith, I use it in my job. In my job, I also use what I've learned in the church. Now, what happens is when we become successful, we buy a house, and with that house, I have been able to help family and friends who have been in need of shelter, okay, and they've lived with us for quite some time. I've fed them, I've clothed them. You know, I give thanks to God for all our successes, you know, my husband and I. Do I live lavishly? No. You know, we have a home, we have a car. Do we go on vacations all the time? No. You know, it's not that kind of lifestyle. We try to help those that are in need because we can. You know, and many times people are like, oh, no, 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 no. And, you know, that's not something I like to boast about. But I'm like, no, please take what we can give you because maybe one day I won't be able to. So what we gain in success, we try to share with those around us. Those in need, those who we love, those that we can help out. We try to also share, let them share in that wealth as well. We just don't keep it to us. We do a lot of donations, you know, we do a lot of volunteer stuff, you know, we give, we keep giving back.